Thank you all for coming to Teacher Appreciation Day. We will be your MCs. My name is Niku.
And my name is TJ.
We are all here to honor all types of educators today, such as classroom teachers, music teachers, coaches, basically everyone involved in the education and development of Scottsdale's youth and children.
O God, educate these children. These children are the plants of thine orchard, the flowers of thy meadow, the roses of thy garden. Let thy rain fall upon them. Let the sun of reality shine upon them with thy love.
And I would like to welcome each and every one of you to this wonderful celebration held at the Scottsdale Bahá'í Center. Today, we are honoring our educators, classroom teachers, tutors, music instructors, principals, administrators, nurses, directors, counselors, and everyone else who has helped us grow and develop. The Bahá'í writings recognize the education and training of children is the most meritorious acts of mankind. How can we make scientific and religious discoveries without education? How can we direct these discoveries towards solving the world's problems such as hate, hunger, and injustice without education? Our teachers have watched us become educators, doctors, lawyers, CEOs, and so many other highly respected professions. None of this could have been possible without your help, without your guidance. We are so lucky to have such talented individuals looking out for us and helping us. Teachers are like the rain, and we are the seeds. We cannot grow and become beautiful flowers without your quenching nourishment. I would like to thank each and every one of you for not only being here today with us, but also educating us.
Next up, we will have some quotes by Kamyar and Sophie, followed by a musical piano piece by Raha Dayan.
Blessed is the teacher who shall arise to instruct the children.
Among the greatest of all services that can possibly be rendered by man to Almighty God is the education and training of children.
We'd now like to introduce our keynote speaker of the evening.
Mayor Jim Lane served for 4 years on the Scottsdale City Council beginning in June 2004 and began his first term as mayor in January 2009. He was re-elected to the mayor's office in 2012 and began his second term in January of 2013.
Mayor Lane currently represents the city as a member of the Flynn Foundation Arizona Bioscience Roadmap Steering Committee. He is the immediate past president and member of the Arizona Municipal Water Users Association, a member of the Executive Committee of the League of Arizona Cities and Towns, and a member of the Maricopa Association of Governments Executive Committee, Regional Council, chair of the Transportation Policy Committee and the Economic Development Committee. Mayor Lane also serves on the Scottsdale Leadership Advisory Board. I would like to now welcome Mayor Jim Lane to the stage.
Number one, congratulations to all teachers who do a good job with our students and frankly are moving forward a great generation of our youth for a lot of important reasons. And certainly one of them is just their lives, the quality of their lives as they move forward. You know, it certainly is an honorable profession, and one that comes with great responsibility. You know, it's a responsibility to those parents who entrust their kids, their children, with those teachers. And their entire intellectual future is on the line. And of course, really, when you think about it for teachers, it's more than just a profession. It's a career. It's more than a job, I should probably say. It's a career. And it requires really a desire, almost an obsession, to have that kind of impact on one of the most critical components within our society, and that's our youth, and how they learn to adjust, grow, and have discipline of mind, and have an intellect, so that they can reason and think on all the obligations that they ultimately will pick up as citizens of our great country and of the world. Well, I'd have to say my mother and father were my first instructors and my first teachers, and I think that's the case in most people's lives. Some pretty basic components before you waddle off to kindergarten, or wherever you may start that educational process. But when I was turned over to kindergarten, obviously at that ripe old age of 5, I was still pretty rough. But by the grace of God, my teachers and my parents were pretty much on the same page. I happen to be the product of Catholic education, and that's from kindergarten right on through my college career. And that means nuns and priests, if any of you have gone through that process yourselves, but anyway, most of the time. And I had a lot of very good teachers, and some outstanding ones. Somebody asked me just the other day, they said, who was the most impactful person in your life other than a member of the family? Or your wife. My wife is here with me today, I should say that, so I've got to say that too. And not that I wouldn't have anybody. But Joanne, and we've been here a number of different times, but in any case, who's that most impactful person? And I've reflected on this before, because I actually have referred to this teacher a number of different times in my career. When I've talked to people about unsung heroes, I've talked about great educators, but I've talked about great mentors at a young age, and what impact it had for me. Now we're in 7th grade in a Catholic elementary school. They said, we're going to bring in an ex-Marine. His name was Mr. Anthony Scrone. And this is a man who had a bigger impact on me and the guys in the 7th grade than any other. But he taught us what we needed to know beyond those wonderful sisters of charity. He shaped us. He introduced us to things. He introduced us to art. He instilled in us a respect for ourselves and for others. And he showed us how to keep our cool. He taught us about life and about responsibilities, our responsibilities in life. And he introduced many of us to new places and things. To me, Mr. Scrone was a great teacher, and one I will never forget. I only wish I could tell him that he saved a number of lives during the course of that short tenure as a teacher. And that's what teachers are capable of. Truly, I really do believe that. I mean, teachers are a special breed. And their task is large and fulfilling in many ways. Quality and style and results are absolutes when you're entrusted with the fulfillment of lives and for future generations. So I just would only want to emphasize the fact that how important it truly is, and how much we all need to support each other. I think that's one of the basic tenets, and I'm not trying to tell the Baha'i members, but I feel truly that one of the basic tenets is, just as has been indicated by the preceding speakers, is working together. Certainly in a world of equality and of fairness and of working together. And I think that circle needs to be continuously around. That means that we need to support the teachers, certainly, and the teachers need to support the parents. And we need to make sure the entire community is working in sync when we talk about one of our most important assets. And for all the kids or the youth in the room, keep this in mind. It's really up to you to fulfill that and to take advantage of the great teachings and the great input of information that's going to be available to you. And making sure that this world is a better place. That's how it happens. And so I just would want to congratulate all teachers and certainly thank all teachers. We certainly do appreciate all the teachers on this day and on every day. So God bless the teachers. Thank you very much.
We're now going to have a quote by Mr. Niknam.
According to the explicit divine text, teaching the children is indispensable and obligatory. It followeth that teachers are servants of the Lord, since they have arisen to perform this task, which is the same as worship. They must therefore offer praise with each breath, for you are educating your spiritual children, the Bahá'í faith.
So this next part of our program is going to consist of some creative performances.
We want to thank their teachers for nurturing their tender hearts and minds at such a young age, which will hopefully build a strong foundation for the rest of their educational journey.
Little by little, day by day, little by little, day by day, oh, little by little, day by day, they can make the world a better place.
My hands can hold the door. My hands can sweep the floor. My hands can feed the poor. And they can make the world a better place.
Little by little, day by day, little by little, day by day, oh, little by little, day by day, they can make the world a better place. They can make the world a better place.
A teacher for all seasons. A teacher is like spring who nurtures new green sprouts, encourages and leads them whenever they have doubts. A teacher is like summer whose sunny temperament makes studying a pleasure, preventing discontent. A teacher is like fall with methods crisp and clear, lessons of bright colors and a happy atmosphere. A teacher is like winter while it's snowing hard outside, keeping students comfortable as a warm and helpful guide. Teacher, you do all these things with a pleasant attitude. You're a teacher for all seasons, and you have my gratitude.
Hi, my name's Nadia. The piece I'm going to be playing is Bach's Partita No. 2.
Now we have our African song.
You are everything to me. My soul rejoices in you. Your goodness, mercy, and joy overwhelms. I'm in love with you. I will bless you, Lord, at all times. Your praises shall be in my mouth. My soul shall boast in you. I will magnify and exalt you.
Now we would like to acknowledge all of our teachers and educators to please stand up. And let's give them a round of applause to show our gratitude.
Blessed days and the dark secret night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.